So here I am, and here we go. Let's talk today about the mobile application builder, the M.A.B. First of all, I want to thank everyone, especially the company and especially Dr. Rusha, to giving us this amazing opportunity, this really amazing, and I always say unique opportunity that we have right now, because yeah, it's literally what is going to happen over the next 1.5, over the next 2 years will be amazing. It will be probably, and I am almost sure that I can say it will be definitely the most 1.5 most prosperous years ahead, probably in my entire life. Okay, so let's not spend too much time on long stories. Let's come straight to the point, because today we are here to speak about the mobile applications. Okay, now what is the mobile application? First of all, the mobile application builder is a new product that the One Life network introduced to the network not long time ago. It was launched during the event in Bangkok a few weeks ago. And actually what I want to show you today is divided in 2 stages, okay? The first stage, I will speak about what we have already, so what is working right now, all what has to do with the application itself, with selling the application, okay, making the application, submitting it to publishing, and getting the application done. This is one service for what a customer pays, and this is all working already. Okay. Later on, I will speak about the second stage. Okay, so the stage 2 of what is actually behind this application, because at the end we do not want only to build application for to build application and to have a new product. No, we want also to use it and to connect it in a very good and positive way in order to do the best also for our coin, okay, for the OneCoin. So let's get started with the stage 1. Where are we now? Where have we been? We started mining 2014. All of you know 2015, the brand expanded. Now finally we are in year 2016, where in that a very new and very special strategy started, and this is now the approach to the merchants. Because at the end, all of us know, and all of you know, that the cryptocurrency is successful depending on 3 pillars: usability, liquidity, and acceptance, right? So if we have those, if we can guarantee that the coin is used, the coin is liquid, the coin is accepted, at the end, the coin is also successful. And this is what I am going to show you now over the next 30 minutes, is how we are, and every one of us, every single member can contribute in order to make this coin more used, more liquid, and more accepted. Because we can, through the mobile application, bring in merchants, okay? We bring applications now, stage 1, but stage 2 will be to have them also implemented for using and accepting the coins. Okay, now let's look at it, how this will work out. We will grow a very, very, very powerful and very strong network around the world. And beside of this, the goal of the company, as Dr. Rusha announced very clear, is 1 million merchants around the world. 1 million merchants around the world within the next year. Okay, this should be possible. We are already 2.5 million members, 2.5 million users. The moment every one of us would bring in 1 merchant, we would have actually 2.5 million merchants. So let's not let's make the company being proud of us, I would say. Now, how this looks like. What are applications? Let's speak about applications. Application is the new era. We are in the era of applications. Very important. 15 years ago, email was in. 10 years ago, smartphones came in. 5 years ago, social medias came in, and right now started the era of the mobile applications. So mobile applications definitely a market that is not saturated yet. Okay, very important. And I would use as a promotional argument towards the people, towards the businesses, especially small businesses and medium businesses, because the big ones, most of them, they have already their application. Okay, so let's focus on smaller businesses, on middle businesses, because if you do not have your application yet, you are out of time. Okay, so you are not in, you are out. So if you do not have an application, you are out. So what you need is an application. And what we can offer through the M.A.B, through the mobile application builder, we can offer you for a very, very low price an application that is amazing, because you can integrate so many different things. We will speak later on. Okay, you can customize your application, you can implement social medias, you can implement geolocation, you can put on your menu, upload your pictures, whatsoever, many things. Okay, and the most important thing is being in contact with your customer, because if you are a business and you are not in contact with your customer, that is not so good, right? You agree with me? If you remember, probably out there on the streets, when you go through the streets, where there is a vegetable shop. Okay, I want to make now a small example, but a very obvious example. If there is a vegetable shop that has, for example, today the tomatoes in offer, right? So the old style was I put I put a placard out of I don't know, a small, a small letter in front of the shop, and I say, oh, today the tomatoes are in offer. So if you coincidentally pass by and walk by, you are lucky. Okay, and you can get attracted by that offer. But if you sit home, this offer will never reach you. But now imagine you can send through your customers that normally comes to your shop, you can send them a push notification. Okay, or maybe you heard about this word, push notification. Exactly. If you send them a push notification and say, oh, my friends, my customers, my clients, my dear friends, today we have potatoes and we have tomatoes in offer. So you understand what I want to say? You can reach actually your client, you can reach your customer in a way that has never been possible before. So we are now in the era of the application, and this is actually something very amazing, that we can combine this amazing opportunity that we have already right now, this amazing cryptocurrency side, the network part on the other side, that will now get even more powerful with a new product, the application. Now, how it looks like and in what these applications consist. There are actually two different packs of application. One is the mobile app pack 1 application that will cost 1,100 euros, will bring 1,000 BVs. And then there is the big pack, the 7 application pack that costs 5,700 euros. As you can see, you get here almost 2 applications for free. That will bring you 5,000 BVs. Now, what is the difference? Why there are 2 packs, and what is the difference of this pack? It's actually very easy, because the packs, as you know, in the One Life network, you have a cap according to the pack that you start. So you will also here have a separated income stream by joining the mobile application builder. So if you do have a pack, you will also be able to generate commissions from the volume that is going into the network coming from the mobile application packs. Okay, if you do not have a pack, very easy, you will not profit from them. So by going for the smaller pack, you can actually have, in addition to your current, call it max out on your position where the cryptocurrency educational packages gets paid out, you can have, in addition to that, a separated income stream up to 7,000 up to 7,000 euros a week, with volume coming in from the mobile applications. And if you have a big organization, you maybe want to have it even higher. So if you want to go for the big one that equals almost a tycoon, you will have it at 35,000 a week. That means for those who have already a strong network with the cryptocurrency educational packages, now they will grow strong. A network with mobile application builders, you actually can double your actual income by 35K, right? You have already 35K now with the mobile application builder and working there and keeping those sales growing and moving. You can actually double it so that you will end up at 70K a week. Isn't it amazing? Actually, I'm very, very thankful and grateful that we actually got this opportunity, that this will go in a replicated structure. That means that there will be this additional amazing possibility of earning more money, even for members that already have and already are maybe on a max out already. They can still, but with these new mobile applications, they can still extend and expand their commissions. Now, what if you have one application? What if you have the 7 applications? Actually, I want to, I will tell later on something very important about it, or I can tell you already now because I am on it. If you have a business that wants to have an invoice, okay, if you may do an invoice on your own because you know, I mean, you are able to do invoices, then you can do it on your own, right? You can actually sell one of your applications, okay, to that business, to that company, because mostly companies require an invoice, right? But if you cannot do, if you're not able to do and to issue invoices, then that company or that business, I call it that merchant, okay, should purchase the application directly from the company. Now, I will explain you now in the next 20 minutes exactly what is it about and how this will work. So let's do the example. A business wants to join, a business wants to go for the small pack because they need only one application, right? So what everybody needs is actually a positioning in the tree, okay? A positioning in the tree because very easy and very important that we already enable or we already arrange for that everyone has a OneCoin account, okay? Very important for the future. Everyone has a OneCoin account. So every business, every future business and future possible, okay, merchant has already a OneCoin account because the packs, they can be redeemed. It's all working also with codes. I will show you exactly the process through the redeeming page in the back office. So we already make sure that everyone has its own backend, right? Where the own OneCoin account is already in it that we will use for the second stage. Now, once this pack is redeemed, and I want to also add that the pack can be redeemed also on a rookie position. So actually the rookie position, it must not be a paid member, right? It can be a rookie position, a position that signs up for free. And then this code can be redeemed if it's purchased directly from the company to the company, I mean, from OneCoin or from OneLife. That means that the support, the accounting at onelife.au will also be able to issue the invoice accordingly. Okay, very, very important, very small point, but maybe important. Now, let's move on because we want to know now exactly how this works and where I have to go, what I have to do. Is there something that I have to do first before I can actually start selling these applications? And yes, it is. There is something that we have to do first before to sell this application, right? Because we do not want having people selling applications and they do not even know what it's about. They just want to make some money by selling something, but they don't know about and they don't have a clue. So we, of course, we also combine it as usual, as always, OneLife is doing it. We combine it with education. Education, that means that there is a course that has to be done first in order to do an application and in order before to sell application. And here is actually how it looks like. If you log in your back office, okay, you have the One Live EU backend where you will see a small part on the left side in the shop section, mobile application builder. That in your back office actually looks like this. It's still disabled, right? It's not enabled. So what we have to do is we have to get a certification in order to enable it. And then that means that we have to watch some tutorials. That means that we have to answer some questions. After answering the questions 70% in a good way, in a positive way, successfully succeeded with the test, we can get the application, and then the back from being disabled actually changed to enabled. Let's have a look of how this looks like. If I am here now and I click on this section, I automatically get redirected to the tutorial videos. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. I have all different tutorial videos. I have to first watch the first one, then I can jump to the next one, then I can jump to the next one. After I finish the tutorial videos, there is the questions that will be listed where you will give your answers. After having, for example, the test not succeeded successful, you have the chance to do the test again, immediately again, or you watch the tutorials again. Now, either or, you will end up redoing the test, and after a while, you will succeed with the test, 70% success rate, and here we go, the mobile application pack is enabled in your system. Now, this means that now this account is able and is ready to sell also the application and to also purchase the application, because at the end now someone proved that he or she knows about what is actually going on, what the application, okay, how am I going to explain it, how am I going to make it, how am I going to amend this, and all of this stuff. So it's all very nice and easily explained in the tutorial videos. Now, here we go. Let's move to the next slide. It's again a process that is connected with codes. So again, here, as it is a physical, it's not a physical product, it's a virtual product. We have again to deal with codes as we are used from the cryptocurrency educational packages, right? We buy a code, we redeem a code, we will get redirected to the platform of where to create the app. We will go for the publishing assistant, and the publishing assistant will help to upload on App Store and on Google Play Store. And then at the end, the application will be up on Apple and on Google Play Store. Now, this 100 euros, as you could see from before in BVs, this is actually paid for the so-called assistance, publishing assistance. And this is important because this is not volume that will get commission, because this is actually a value that is paid for this publishing assistance. Another good news, just on the side, there will be no maintenance fees for the applications. Okay, yes, you have heard right. Once you purchase your pack, once you did your application, you have access to your application and you can amend it and do with it whatever you want. There is no additional costs, okay, for these applications. No maintenance fees, no whatsoever. Now let's have a short look of how this works. This works that you go to your so-called shop section, and here you see mobile application code, the smaller one or the bigger one. You go to buy as usual. You get redirected to the site where you can choose the payment method, right? For example, you wire the money. Then after a while, you will have the gift code generated in your history on the bottom of the page, and you can just copy it, right? Copy it, paste it. The moment you redeem it, you paste it here in the redeem section, same redeem section as usual where you redeem all your codes, because it's an intelligent system that knows and differentiates codes that has to do with cryptocurrency education and with mobile application. The moment you redeem a mobile application code, and you did it for the first time, you get asked email, password, and confirm password, because you will get redirected to the site, okay, to the site where you actually can build and amend your application, okay? Prepare it in order to submit it for the publishing assistance. Now, once you redeem it, you will be automatically redirected to this page where you have this application here. As you can see here also the code that you actually redeemed. And this means, as you can see, this means that if on a same account I redeem another code, okay, another one application code, I will have another box, okay, with another application here. And these are all separate applications that by clicking on manage, I can actually amend and I can actually manage. That means I can do the graphics, the layout, the style and everything. Okay, you understand? I hope that you can follow. So once you want to amend it, you click on manage, you will come to the page that will look like this, where you can then all check all the designs, colors, add all the features, as I spoke before, maps, locations, social medias, okay, whatsoever your style, you can upload your pictures, you will be able to then from the mobile application, from your application, you will be able to send out push notifications. You will, beside of this, have a replicated website, okay? So if your business or the merchant you are approaching does not have a website yet, actually this application will have a link, and this link you can copy paste, copy and send, and if someone opens it, it will actually look as your application on the phone, but it's actually a website. So actually you do it, yeah, how can I say, you do here two works twice. With merchant, I mean that a merchant is actually a company, a business, a small business, small or medium business, a company, okay, that wants to do an application. It's not limited to companies, because actually also private person can do an application. It's no worries, okay, it's not limited. But what we want is having someone who is also maybe then implementing the coins. Now we are coming soon to the second stage, but this I already explained before. With merchants, I mean small, medium businesses, companies that are going for applications. Okay, very important point. Now, after this, the publishing assistant will take it over, and it will be uploaded to, because there is a check that has to go, that has to be made, because you cannot put, material that is not legit, and material that is not, for example, for underage and stuffs like this. That this is not happening. There is this publishing assistance that will help. Now, I already spoke now a lot about this application. It definitely worth the price, because out there in the market you pay maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 euros for your own application, and here you get it for 1,100 euros, and on top of it you can amend it at any time, right? You can upgrade it. You can really you can do with it at any time changes whatsoever. So very, very, very good price. We are in a market that is definitely prosperous, that is definitely not saturated yet. It's definitely the right market. If you do not have an application yet and you're a business or a company, actually you are not anymore in, but you are out. Okay, very good and very powerful promotional material. Now, my friends, I have finished or finalized the first stage. Now, this presentation is downloadable, as many of you already know. Those who don't know, I will tell it again. It's in the back office under Information Center, Corporate Material, Mobile Application Builder. Okay, presentation, M.A.B presentation. It's downloadable, you can use it. And why is this presentation looking like as it looks like? Because this is what actually right now is already 100% up and running. Right now we are going to the next step. and this is the stage 2. And here, actually, I do not use any more slides, but I will speak about it, because the moment the moment this will become a reality, the slides will be uploaded, and the slides can be used. But this, what I'm speaking about now, is the stage 2, okay? Some future music that the company actually already started to build. Okay, it's already in the making, but it will take another half a year approximately from now. Okay, so wait for official so-called announcements. But this, what we saw until now, until here, this is already up and running and working. Okay, 100% easy, simple sales of application. I purchase the business, whatever, purchase the application, pays for it, gets the code, redeems the code, can do the application, right? Submits it for the publishing assistant. That's it. The application will be for free to download on Google and Apple Store. That's it. Now, we do not want to limit, and we do not want to stop there, right? I mean, this is just the first stage. Now we are coming to the second stage. What is the second stage? The second stage is that we want to make these applications all around the world so powerful by putting an umbrella application on top of all existing applications around the world. Imagine the network is selling now 1 million applications, okay? And in a second stage, this umbrella application will come on top of it, featured with a powerful search engine, where I have the opportunity, where everyone has the opportunity for look for whatever is in its interest. Okay, I will do an example now. I think by doing examples is the easiest to understand actually what is the idea, what is the vision, and what is the goal of this application. We want to have those merchants around the world, those applications around the world, to accept OneCoin. Maybe not 100% from the beginning on, but at least partially, okay? If we want that, because this is actually the best that we can do, everyone can do, and everyone can contribute for the coin value also, right? So if we want to make this coin more valuable, we bring in more merchants, right? But on the other side, we have to also be attractive enough that the others agree to it, okay? Agree to the plan, okay? Because, example, I go now to a Ferrari showroom, and I tell to the car dealer, oh, I want to pay the Ferrari today with OneCoin today. So today, actually, maybe he says, no, I actually, what is OneCoin? I don't accept now OneCoin. So I want to have maybe cash, or dollars or euros or whatsoever. You understand what I mean? So actually, to approach it with 100% would be maybe a bit overwhelming. But if we have the chance to having them accepting, maybe just starting from 10% or above, okay, then we are already one step further, and then we are actually already in, and this is actually what we want to get started. This is part of the strategy. I explain you why and explain you how. I do an example with, for example, Booking.com. Booking.com gives the opportunity to hotels, okay, gives the opportunity to hotels to win more customers. So Booking.com is also asking something, right? They are asking maybe 10, maybe 20% of commissions. Why? Very easy, because they do not offer them for free the service. So they charge the hotel 10, 20%, maybe 20 or maybe 30, okay? But they say, listen, my friend hotel, if you would not have me, you would never ever have had this customer. So the hotel says, okay, you are right. So I am willing to give away a certain percentage of my margin, of my profit margin, because you brought me a customer that I would not ever have get without you. You understand what I mean? This is making it attractive for all the businesses in order to reach to more customers, in order to reach to more clients. Imagine once we have this application, this marketplace, okay, this umbrella application, I call it also marketplace, because the idea is also to do all the payments through this main application, okay, through this marketplace, through this umbrella app, because it's actually very easy. I do another example. You know about Uber, right? Uber is the so-called taxi, competitor, because you can call Uber. You can actually not, you don't call him, you go to the application and you click for that an Uber car is coming. You see, you can track him on the map, you see when he's coming, you can go downstairs right moment or out of the house the right moment, you can have your ride, you go out and it's already paid. Or did you once pay Uber in cash or with your credit card? No, you didn't, because it's paid in the background. Okay, now that means that this is actually the future of payment, isn't it? This is the future of payment. Cardless and cashless payments, everything is already sorted out on the backside. So this is also the idea for the application. Now, what are we doing? Okay, what is everyone doing with these 1 million now applications around in this pool of applications? I mean, what is the use? The use is very easy, because there will be such a huge amount of customers and potential clients be waiting for your business that you can never ever imagine. Let's do again an example. Imagine you are in Dubai, okay, and you want to buy or you want to pay today for your dinner with your coins, at least partially. Now, what are you going for? You are going for this marketplace application, okay, for this umbrella application. There is actually no name yet, okay, because this will be in the future announced, okay. So you will go there, you will open a search engine, and you will like to go for a restaurant. So you search for restaurants, and it will show you all the places where you can pay with OneCoins, even though partially, but you can use them. Now, imagine how many hundreds of thousands, not just hundreds of thousands, we are already 2.5 million users. And there are 1 million of merchants that has, again, maybe 100 clients that at the end all have access to this application, to this umbrella application. We are speaking about here hundreds of millions of potential, okay, clients and customers. So what we do now to make it very understandable for all is we actually, the application itself, do not ask a commission to bringing someone a new client. No, the application just wants to having accepted from the merchant a payment of a minimum of 10% in OneCoins in order to be on that big main app, on that marketplace app. Okay, so actually it's giving, but being attractive and having the possibility to attract more customers, and for that service not getting paid commissions or percentage. No, just accepting OneCoins, because this was also the strategy of how, for example, Bitcoin did. They had a kind of deal with, or not deal, they were in negotiation with Amazon. This I remember, and then there was, Amazon accepts Bitcoins whatsoever, and this was then like a chain reaction, But if we have 1 million of different merchants all around the world, from Australia to Americans, from Africa to Europe to Asia, everywhere around the world, you know what this means? This means that wow, amazing. This means amazing, prosperous times ahead for the OneCoin. And this is actually also our goal. Now, within the next 1.5 years, we will work very hard, right? Every one of us will probably work very hard. But once we reach there, we will be at a moment where actually maybe the things change, and it's not anymore us approaching the merchants and the businesses. No, it's the businesses all around the world coming to us, coming to OneCoin users, members. How can I do? How can I integrate? How can I integrate the payment with OneCoins? I want to accept OneCoins. So this is the goal for the next 1.5 years, to come to the point where actually not us anymore approaching others, but others are approaching us. Then we can, for the first time, sit back. I would say not lay down, but let's say sit back, relax, and enjoy also, right? But until that happens, there is a lot of work to do. Okay. Now the plan, as you know, as Dr. Ruja announced, is to bring this coin public in around 18 months from now, 1.5 years from now. That means the second quarter of 2018, if I'm not wrong, right? So what we are actually doing here is we are already preparing, and every one of us can help to prepare. Okay, very important, because if we get started with payments already through this marketplace application in, let's say, a half year from now, we are already not one step, we are already 2 or 3 steps ahead, until then finally in 1.5 years it goes public. Okay, so we can already start now trading and using these coins, because at the moment, right now, it's only, it's only reserved for members. So members within the structure can trade, can handle, but actually not really outside. So as for now, and until this marketplace platform is not fully up and running, okay, it's actually a bit tricky with dealing and accepting coins, because actually it is, everyone has to arrange on its own of how to get the coins and how to get paid. Okay, but so this is right now. Okay, but in a half a year approximately, with this marketplace, the idea is to integrate and to connect all these OneCoin accounts with each other, that by going for a service or a purchase or a product, that you can the so-called partially payment in OneCoin be done. Let's do the last example. Okay, then I'm almost finished, and I guess I also then shared enough informations for today. Let's say in the restaurant the bill is 100 euros. Okay, now, wow, I'm so excited, because the more I speak about and the more often I speak about, the more clear actually all the picture gets. I mean, if we speak about the restaurant where the bill will be 100 euro, you know what is the interesting thing? With this application, the restaurant already knows that you are coming, because you selected this restaurant. So you go to the restaurant actually already knows that you are coming, because like the Uber, right? You clicked on it, so the restaurant gets a signal. So everything is already, connection is already here. You go to the restaurant, you have your dinner, you go out, and it's already paid. This is amazing. Again, future of payments. Now, 80%, that means 80 euros charged from your credit card that is deposited, okay, on the marketplace application platform, okay, will charge from there. There will be invoice issued for the customer and the business. Same as Uber, you go out of the taxi, the invoice is with you in the email, and the same happens with the OneCoins. That's why it's so important. Everyone at every application already will make sure that they have already now their OneCoin accounts through the positioning. Because why? Because 20% of the value, that means 20 euros, equivalent to the value of, I mean, the coins. That means right now it's 2.8 coins will go from the customers, the clients' OneCoin wallet over to the company's OneCoin wallet. Okay, you understand? Now, also for that, there will be an invoice issued for either customer and also the business. So actually, this marketplace platform will do the entire transaction thing and the entire transaction stuff internally. So you can go to the restaurant, you can have your dinner, you can go out. It's already paid 80% from your card, 20% from your coin wallet, moving from your coin wallet, OneCoin wallet, to the other OneCoin wallet, with the invoices already in your pocket, because you get them emailed immediately, instantly on your email. How does this sound like? This, for me, sounds actually like the real future of payments, and this sounds like a strategy that we all can use now in order to approach more and more small businesses, middle businesses. They do not have an application yet, in order to integrate them in this so-called second stage, okay, on this big umbrella app, on this marketplace, where actually the applications will be there, okay, who partially, call it 10% or more, accept payments in OneCoin. Now, this is it, my friends. I hope you got a kind of overview, okay, a bit of an overview. I did a recording from this presentation. It will be online. You can listen to it maybe one more time. You will understand maybe again a few things more. Okay, few things will be announced. There are also frequent asked questions will be around also in the back office and so on. So step by step, you know now, first stage is application, selling it, making it, publishing it. This is one stage that is already here. You have the presentation in your back office. You can deal with it. You can handle it 100%. It's finalized. Okay. Stage two, actually the real powerful, really powerful and more interesting stage is the stage where it gets actually up onto integrating this all these applications on one application, where then also the OneCoin payments, okay, will get started. And this is coming maybe, nobody can say exactly when, okay. I also cannot exactly say when, because it's corporate, it's a company working on it, but in approximately a half a year from now, because it's already in the making. Well, that is it. As for now, I wish you lots of success with the cryptocurrency educational package site, and now also on top of it, the replica, I mean the additional income stream next to it through the mobile applications. I wish you a very good evening. I'm very much looking forward to see you on one of the bigger events very soon. Lots of success and all the best, and see you soon.